We are the restaurant brokers, and we sell restaurants.
We started the nation's largest restaurant brokerage firm over a decade ago.
Atlanta, Georgia was our starting point, but our brand is spreading nationwide. We define restaurant brokerage and help buyers just like these.
Our dream, our goal, open up a restaurant, loving life, serving people breakfast and lunch, and then enjoying the rest of the day with them and ourselves.
Buying an existing restaurant, leasing a closed restaurant space, or purchasing a restaurant franchise. We help buyers satisfy their appetite for acquisition.
I'm part of a husband and wife team with this fella.
Working with my wife has been a lot of fun. The ultimate goal for everybody here is to make this work. And because we have different strengths, we bring different angles to the deal.
The process begins with our powerhouse website, WeSellRestaurants.com, where buyers sign online confidentiality agreements and browse restaurants for sale.
Then we send buyers undercover to check out a restaurant and decide if it's the right one for them.
Buyers get our proprietary business analysis tool with all the financial details on the business for sale.
After studying the restaurant inside and out, it's back to our office.
We are deal makers. We write contracts and negotiate terms for buyers and sellers. That's why we sell more restaurants than any other firm in the nation. We are the restaurant brokers. Our name says it all. You're back on the air with the restaurant brokers, Eric and Robin Gagnon, and We Sell Restaurants. We are the industry leader in restaurants for sale, franchise restaurant resales, and site location for the food service industry. We are headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia, and franchising our brand nationwide. We currently have offices in Florida, Colorado, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia. Today, we are talking chopped. Eric, great guest today. What's your question?
We have some great guests today, absolutely. The question I have, all of you have some kind of formal training, which tells you a lot about, cooking and everything. But I think there's a lot of people that can cook out there. But the creative aspect of cooking, that's something that is, mind-blowing. I like to cook. I'm a decent cook. But, I look at Chubb and I see gummy bears and, almonds and molasses. I say, well, I'll just eat the gummy bears and put some molasses on the almonds and be done with it. But, you guys come up with unbelievable things. So tell me about how long does it take, or how do you get that creativity with such ingredients in such short time, and how does it affect your restaurant? Shehu, you want to start with that question?
Well, like I said, I found myself to be kind of fortunate. When I went on the show, I was expecting to see some alpaca brains or something really crazy. And fortunately for myself, my first round, I had ramen noodles, cherry bomb peppers, smoked turkey legs, and endive. I was like, well, that's pretty sane. And then the second round was hanger steak, Swiss chard, chocolate frosting, and what was the other ingredient? I can't remember off the top of my head. But it was once again, pretty sane. And then for the final dessert round, it was bananas, phyllo dough, white miso paste, and pomegranate juice. And I was like, I can work this.
Yeah, that was a very fortunate basket, by the way. And I saw that. I actually saw your segment. So, Anna Maria, what about you?
Well, some of the ingredients obviously made no sense to me. I said to myself, wow, what do I do with this? I just became creative and, was out of my comfort zone at that point. I'm not in my kitchen. You don't have time to waste. And when I looked at the ingredients, I'm like, okay, I have to know what I know best. I'm Italian. I'm going to, do something with Italian flair, So I worked around what I had, and it worked, The judges, they liked my sauces. They basically, thought that I did a wonderful job. But, at the end of the day, I said to myself, I just got to keep it together. And that's the way, that's the way it worked out for me. I just, you don't know. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what to do with certain things, but you just do the best you can as a chef, as having experience and working in the kitchen for years and working with different ingredients. You make it work. There's no time to play. Is basically, you don't want to be embarrassed. You want to finish the plate, and that's the way I finalize my plate. So
Brandon, is it the same thing? Go big or go home? Is that pretty much the motto for this?
Yeah, I think the term I actually used for it was risk it for the biscuit in my last round. And that was the motto, It's, people who have eaten at a restaurant, Mason's in Nashville, know that we're known for our creativity and kind of different plays on Southern and European cuisine. And so I felt pretty confident with all the basket ingredients I had. I think the most difficult was the spotted dick that I had in the second round with chicken legs. But even so, at that, it was pretty cut forward. I think I had candied anchovies on one of them, and so I felt really great with all the ingredients we were working with and being able to utilize them. So I think it's just really being able to think on your feet and working with a wide array of ingredients. That would be the advice that I have for anybody looking to try to go on Chopped.
I love that. So, Anna Maria, your customer is the one that brought it to the forefront. Has it helped your business that you got this national exposure?
Oh, absolutely. It helped my business in so many ways. I mean, I walk into supermarkets, people recognize me. I saw you on Chopped. Even though I was not a winner, every customer that walked into my door, they saw me on television, and they obviously repeat the shows, and they think I was just on it.
Right.
You did a great job. You should have won. It brought me so much business, I can't even tell you, and I've been written in the local papers. I was on Chopped, and I made it to the end. I'm a feisty chef, and that's what they called me, from the New York Times, and it was amazing what I received, and it brought me the restaurant into a different level. And since then, I've been on other shows, obviously, but I think Chopped was like was my best experience ever. I loved it. I would do it all over again if I could. But, like I said, the publicity was it's priceless. And, yes, it brought me to a different place being on the wonderful show called Chopped.
How about you, Shehu?
Yeah, it's a huge experience. It was fun. And, just dealing with that kind of pressure. And when you watch it on TV, you always say, I would do this, I would do that. But then to actually put yourself up there and to be at the plate is a whole other story, So instead of being that Monday morning quarterback, you're actually on Sunday Night Football, So it's really fun, and it's opened up so many extra doors for myself, and it's gotten recognition of my company I work for, and I go to amusement parks, and it's amazing how many people recognize you, and because as chefs we tend to be in the back of the house all the time, and we work, some of us are very shy, some of us are very differently, and there's a lot of us kind of unsung heroes, and to have this recognition brought to us is experience you can never ever have.
And Brandon, same thing for you. Would you do it again? And is it driving business your way?
Yeah, it's definitely driving business. Our restaurant's located inside Lowe's Vanderbilt Hotel in Nashville, and so we already get people from all parts of the country and guests coming in. And so it's just really interesting seeing all the people from different walks of life saying, "Hey, I saw you on saw you on Chopped," and I just had these two little girls. I think they were about 8 or 9 years old. They were twin sisters, and they were like, their father asked. They said, "There's a chef here. Can we meet him?" And it was so interesting. They're like, "Oh my God, that's him. Can we take a picture with you?" And so it's just cool little things like that, And the most important thing is, the exposure that it got for our restaurant, our brand, Masons. I think if I had the opportunity, depending on what it was, I would probably do another Chopped, just for the adrenaline that it brings and the fun.
I love that answer, and I have to tell you, I have a very good friend, and her daughters are 8 and 10, and I think that's one thing that's so amazing about Chopped. It has such universal appeal, and Peyton, she loves, her favorite TV show is Chopped, and they watch it as a family. So great, clean, fun for everyone, except for you guys who are sweating bullets behind the scene. This is Eric and Robin Gagnon at We Sell Restaurants. We have been talking with participants on Chopped, those brave souls that faced it all on national TV. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back after a quick break. Take a moment, find our Twitter account, that's Sell Restaurants. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/We Sell Restaurants, and we'll be right back after this very short break.